Welcome back to Buried Stars, dear fans. I am, of course, Kaiser Rohal, your host for the show. So, yeah, the accident has been slightly worse than originally reported. There has been, in fact, a victim, and it is our producer. But, of course, that doesn't mean we're going to stop the show. Of course not. That would be unfair to the contestants. So let's check back in and see how they are holding up. Yeah, let me familiarize myself first with their names again. It's been a while, sorry about that. Yeah. Our main character, Do Yoon Han. And we still got all the details here. That's very, very nicely done, I think. Yo Young Min, our, well, nervous ex-idol. Sung So, the rebellious youth. Inha, the sexy firebrand. Who is apparently also stalked, yeah. Maybe that has something to do with it, because let's be honest here, that wasn't an accident. No matter what host me says. Yehyuk, the respectable one. And Seil, the, well, not actually a contestant. And our victim. I don't think the social media is relevant right now. Yeah, we read all that. And there isn't anything new. So, who to talk first? We have 10 topics to go. Yeah, and the situation is tense. So, Yo Young, how are you holding up? Oh, and oh no, we can talk about them. Talk to them about our findings. Oof. So what are we going to talk to them? Yeah, let's start with the most serious thing.
그때
So yeah.
아무래도
You would expect it to.
그러고 보니 왜일까?
Well, the head won't, I assume. Good question, actually. Well, she was, from the way I see it, she was struck by the fallen debris, like the trapped her legs. And then, well, as she struggled, that messed up her hair, and then someone struck her.
그게
I don't think she was unconscious when she was trapped.
그렇구나. 확실히
Yeah. That's a brutal way to die.
괜찮아요?
But we probably have to imagine it, how to solve this riddle.
알아.
Okay, she is in good spirits. I was worried about her panic attacks. Yeah, that's a bit pessimistic.
누나.
네.
Yeah, as I mentioned last time, I'm no longer voicing them. It's just too exhausting. Okay. But let's, while we're talking to her, oh shit, I didn't even think of that. She was trying to fight back against whoever assaulted her, and they hit her hand first, probably stepped on her hand. Yeah, I was remembering correctly, she struggled to get her legs free. That's why I thought that her hair is probably messy because of that. So let's talk about her struggle.
그러고 보니
그게
Yeah.
그럴까?
I don't think she was struck unconscious by the debris. But that's probably pretty hard to imagine.
괜찮아요?
It has to be before we all came together. No, I mean, we would have noticed somebody just left and went to kill her. We didn't... Did we hear a scream or anything? Probably not. Had to be
역시
pretty early. Yeah.
누나.
Thinking?
저기
That doesn't mean she wants her to die. Yeah, come on. That was a bad
아니야.
comment. Yeah. I mean, that's fair. No reason to be mean to someone if you don't think you're going to see them again. Okay, that was pretty neutral. So yeah, that leads us more to the point that she was murdered. She didn't just get buried under rubble.
확실히
Because so far everybody is treating that as an accident.
그건
그렇구나.
Yeah, but none that struck her.
아마
네.
Yeah. But we should probably figure out a few things beforehand. Like if there's a murderer among us. Hmm, I don't know about that. Well, now they at least don't have to worry longer. Maybe they mean that. Yeah, about that piece of debris that killed her, right? That's one of the most... No, the hand is one of the most suspicious things. Let's talk about that.
그러고 보니
맞아요. 그게
Yeah, the way I imagined it, she was struggling to get three, like pull herself out of it, and then someone stepped on her hand. And then with having fixed her, crushed her skull. I think that should do it.
그런가?
I mean, that's how it turned out. I'm kind of scatterbrained today. It's getting late. Despite appearances, I'm not drunk yet. That's only a first beer. No, that doesn't work because the debris is under her. She was already crawling over the debris, trying to free herself.
만약에
But if you found her right away instead of the murderer, that would
글쎄요.
have helped. And yeah, no point thinking about that.
알아. 그치만
Maybe not really. But if you found her earlier, before she was killed, maybe. But oh, yeah, that might be some sort of motive. Let's talk about that.
역시 결국
There always is.
그럴지도.
그런가?
It's always possible.
맞아요.
Yeah.
일단은
They wouldn't be the one who are getting bribed.
아마도
왜일까?
I'm not really that familiar with corporate structures.
그건
Maybe. Okay. I mean, that should kinda clear him. Time difference.
그래요.
그러니까
Yeah, seems like the type.
그게
Well, he's getting desperate to win. Or maybe he was actually like prompted to get more into this character.
모르겠어.
Mm. Yeah, hard to tell.
그럴까?
I don't think that's important, really. Maybe to understand him a little bit better, but not for us. Yeah, about the murder weapon.
도대체
Maybe a bad idea to talk about it.
네.
맞아.
No. That that would be a kind of lame story. Oh, wait, it was all a dream. Hmm. Having evil thoughts, like we could take this rock and well, take it seriously. Yeah, you and me too. Thanks. Okay, that didn't do anything. I don't think gossiping about her is in good taste right now. Yeah, maybe let's talk about that.
도대체 아니야.
Yeah.
아마도
And so far, all we have to do is stay put.
그래. 그럴까?
Not exactly. Not exactly, I think. As far as I'm the only one with a morale status. I mean, that would be understandable. Yeah, I think that's fine. You could take over some leadership. Like, what do you think about... Oh, you want to talk about the debris. What else? Oh, luckily nobody wants to gossip about her. Let's talk about the legs first.
아니었어.
Let's go from bottom to top, like about the body.
나는
So his sneeze is coming up.
아무래도
Not for heavy steel frames, no. Or they're stuck in the rubble. Yeah, and don't even try to move anything. It could still collapse even further.
그래. 하,
And put her where? You don't really have a good place for her. No, that's a bad idea. Oh,
도윤아,
yeah, and Hida didn't like that.
무리야.
But he's... No. No. No.
무리하지 마.
Yeah. He's right. You should take more leadership in this situation. What else? The body?
그게 그랬어.
Yeah, one more hint that this wasn't an accident.
아니었어.
No.
도윤아,
Yeah, there is no debris on top of her. No debris hit her. In fact, if her body was more buried, maybe she would have been safer. So after that, let's talk about her hand. What do you think happened there?
그랬지. 대체
As said, my theory is that someone stepped on her hand as preparation.
글쎄. 그건
No! Why? Ah. I guess I shouldn't be surprised talking about the body is demoralizing, but
그건
I'm kind of curious what happens if I game over anyway. So why not?
있잖아. 그렇지.
I'm trying. Yeah, what about the debris? Oh no, let's talk about her head wound first.
아마. 그런 것 같아. 하. 그랬었는데.
And it's always better to assume that someone's alive.
아무래도
And that too, I guess.
그랬지. 그건
Yeah, nobody here has any experience with such things. At least I hope so.
혹시
She could have maybe taken charge better?
글쎄.
Yeah, you never know how someone acts in an emergency. Really? Do you know a bet? It doesn't help to speculate anyway. Okay, the debris on under her.
그건
Like, we have to talk about the clues. I'm going to talk about the clues to everybody. I wanna see if someone reacts weirdly.
그게 그랬지. 그래.
And this has to be her blood. Nobody else is injured. And so, as far as we know, everybody else got out safely.
아무래도
No, it's got to be the debris that fell on her head. She was trying to get out from the steel frames.
내 생각에는
Yeah.
그래. 그래도 괜찮아? 괜찮아.
Understandable. Yeah. Okay. That was important to talk about. That just seems unimportant. I don't like to gossip about her. But a collusion might be important.
역시 그럴까?
Everybody wishes.
솔직히
I guess so. I don't understand much about architecture.
글쎄.
And no, probably neither do they.
그럴지도.
But yeah, this could have been so much worse.
그래.
Yeah, either way, this has to be a criminal investigation, right? If there's negligence, even even leaving aside that I'm completely convinced that this is a murder. Slightly spoiled because, well, it's a murder investigation game. Or murder mystery game, I mean. It seems we are trying to clear him, but... Ah, shit, I forgot the name. I gotta check his name again. does keyword history even mean? Oh, what the keywords did. Okay. That's cool. Yeah, what about data delivery?
혹시 글쎄.
I don't even know if they have physical data on them, or if it's just transmitted. Hmm. Yeah, that would be weird. There are plenty of cameras focused on the stage.
그랬지. 맞아. 그랬어.
So probably no security cameras recorded what happened to her.
그러니까
Really? So even more shoddy work. Let's wait. Oh, he does want to talk about that. Okay, then let's do it.
대체 아무래도
Just a glimpse of something. What do Gawkers want to see anyway? Yeah, that's actually a good question. Something exciting, I guess. Yeah, something like that.
도인아.
Continued collapse? Oh, okay, not even about that. Provocative media. No, a rescue delay would be the worst thing. I don't like to play him like super greedy for attention.
나는
Yeah.
맞아.
Yeah. Unstable network that we sometimes can't even connect to the outside.
그럴까?
Oh yeah, that would kind of mess up the airwaves too. Understandable. Okay, now we got a poor connection. The rest doesn't seem much relevant. Sale, I don't like you. But once again, let's go through the body. Wait, legs first. What does he want to talk about? Oh. He seems to be a bit more on the case than others, but let's take it from below. Yeah.
네.
Yeah.
아마도
But you'll try everything, especially that must have hurt. Oh shit. I mean, yeah, if you're trapped like that, you of course you're going to struggle.
그게요.
Everybody would do that.
저기
말하자면
Oh, come on, this is not the time. This makes you incredibly suspicious. Yeah. Okay, but perhaps a bit too suspicious. Why does everybody and everything ruin my sanity?
Huh?
Thanks. Body.
아무래도요.
그랬어.
I mean, it is kind of logical that talking about the body over and over is going to ruin my sanity, but I gotta find clues.
만에 하나.
That's why someone stepped on her hand.
네. 근데 그게
No, I mean, a few hours wouldn't make much of a difference either. Sure, it could have been horrible for the for relatives that they don't know, but come on. Okay, I bought a hand.
그런데요.
맞아.
혹시나
아니었어.
Okay, maybe talking to everybody about the body is a terrible idea. Oh no.
도윤이 형
괜찮아.
인정해요.
아니야.
어?
그거야.
Nah. Oh, you really like that.
네.
Okay. Young, let's gossip. I need some morale boost.
왜일까?
Please. Yeah. Unfortunately, it's much more sensational. Yeah. That's a little bit weird, though.
아무래도
Well, but some people are all about the underdog, I guess.
결국
혹시
그게
Not
네.
particularly. This is going to ruin my mood again, is it?
누나.
I can't help it. Yeah, we are kinda used to attention. Okay, but what about her being bossy?
문제는 그거야.
That too. Social media is horrible.
글쎄요.
맞아.
아무래도
역시
Yeah. They would have lashed out at everything.
그게
Oof.
일단은
Yeah, well, that's not going to happen. They are probably the murderer if they know that. Which is an important thing to keep in mind. If someone knows too much, you gotta pay attention to that.
그런가?
저기
아니야.
그게
Probably. I mean, you could check what everybody else posted, but yeah, I don't think
만약에
anyone leaked it that much. That fast. Uh, That's a bit much.
그럴지도.
Like to call them a prophet. Or that. That's more realistic.
맞아.
Yeah, me neither. Okay, you have nothing more to say. Okay, who is able to cheer me up? I desperately need it. Ina, maybe? Please? Do you want to talk about, like, our troublemaker? Gossip a little?
말이 돼?
A little bit more lighthearted? Yeah, but that's for the show.
그게
그렇다니까.
응?
Yeah.
예를 들어
I mean, fair, I guess. Like, most kids just are trying to figure out well, what all of this society thing is all about. So I try not to blame bullies, but it's hard.
들어봐봐.
Not really. My morale is getting lower and lower. I don't even know if you can see me properly anymore.
그거지.
Okay.
말하자면
How about that?
이야.
알잖아.
Yeah, why would they delay the rescue if a corpse is there? Wouldn't they even hurry up more? Yeah,
볼 것도
that doesn't
없어.
make sense.
아니야?
Yeah.
하여튼
Some people
그거야.
will, of course, believe it. No, don't check Fater.
저기
Somewhat. Yeah. Doom scrolling is an addiction. Okay, what about recording stuff?
그러면
볼 것도 없어.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting about that issue. Security cameras would be rather helpful about that.
그래?
그게
Oh, great. Okay,
응?
that's really cheap.
그러니까
Yeah.
말하자면
Okay, great. What about the collusion rumors?
진짜
그런가?
그럴싸해.
그렇다는 건
Or maybe the company will just get a fine and slap on the wrist. And good. Everything done.
그게
Oh, or blame the dead person. Yeah, that works too.
어?
그렇잖아?
That makes a lot of sense actually. That could also be a motive. Huh. Yeah, that's remarkably insightful.
당연하지.
어?
I wouldn't describe her as chill, more like flashy. So how about the producer. Yeah, maybe her personality is more relevant than I thought. We gotta ask everybody. I'm desperately looking for some way to repair my mood.
그러니까 그렇잖아?
Yeah, what do you mean?
그렇다니까.
What?
그럼
I'm actually not sure what she's referring to. Ah, okay. Just in general gossip about her.
그게 아니면
Alright, the Fater post we got the rumor from. That's a bit harsh.
어?
No, you're not. Oh, she is thinking about her hand and her body. Okay, interesting. First of all, let's do all of it. I'm desperately looking for a way to improve my mood. Or to figure out what happens if it reaches 0. I think they told us that it's game over, but what does that mean? Like, do I have to start over?
애매한데. 그렇다니까.
아무래도
하여튼
Yeah, I mean, it's exciting. It's something new. You can't prevent it. Well, you can, but it's hard. Yeah. No, that's soured her mood. Yeah.
어쨌든
Yeah, at that point you really gotta clear out the area.
아니야?
That better be. Okay, let's talk about the body. Huh. And it's interesting that we can check what effect it had on the others. Maybe I have to replay it and really pay attention to that. Like, no, take notes how I can strategically influence the mood and my mood. I don't want to do that. But let's talk about it.
그거는
Maybe that's how a game ever works. You gotta replay it, but now you know what talking options do what.
어쨌든
그래.
Yeah. No?
혹시
You tried.
아니었어. 알잖아.
Yeah, then we certainly cannot move that. And it wouldn't help anyway. She was just like somewhere else then.
그러면
That is true. Well then, to her... No. Body. From below.
그랬었지.
그게
아무래도
진짜야?
That she didn't just get buried. Yeah, she must have fallen on top of the debris. I mean, I guess she could have shaken off some debris. But she must have fallen on top is more likely, I think.
아마도
잠깐.
그건
그렇다면
그런 것 같아.
Oh, I think he did that wrong. Ah, but I did. Oh no. Okay, I could have thought of that. Yeah, she was struggling. Yeah.
괜찮아.
Hopefully.
그런 거야?
그래.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, that does make somewhat more sense. It would make sense that just a steel beam fell on her legs without any debris. Some of it had to land on her back too. Okay. Also her hand.
그거는
I guess that could also mean that some debris actually landed on her hand. But I'm still stuck with my theory that someone stepped on it.
그래. 어?
그게
Really? Yeah, I guess you would try to protect yourself if... So it's more natural to for a palm to be wounded. Yeah, but... I mean, both is possible, I think. Yeah, I think she tried to protect her head. I am trying to visualize it. Yeah, I think that makes more sense.
그건 그랬어.
그래.
Makes sense.
그러면
아니었어.
Yeah, but then if she tried to protect herself and something fell on her hand, like the large block, the wound would be worse, and that then doesn't explain the head wound. So yeah,
그렇다면
I don't think that's what happened. Okay. But what about the large chunk then?
그게
응?
그거는 그래도 어쨌든 그래.
Yeah, I mean, understandable. I don't just want to repeat over and over, but she was murdered. Oh, maybe it is, or maybe there's a twist where someone else get murdered and she really was just an accident. That would be kind of funny. But I'm so stuck on, oh, she's a murder victim. Ha. Am I actually wrong about this? Okay, but yeah, what about the fatal wound?
맞아.
그런 거야?
Now that I think about it, the top of her head doesn't actually make sense either. Because if a rock is like falling on top of your head, you're probably standing. But she was still struggling when she was trapped by the steel girder. And if she wants to protect her head while she's lying there, she is going to probably be head down, so any further debris falling on her head would be like on the back of her head, you know? If you can imagine it. But if someone is stepping on her hand to, well, stop her from trying to protect herself, she's probably raising the head to, well, yell at them or try to call for help or something, and that's when she was hit on the top of her head. That's how I imagine it.
맞아.
Okay, talking too much about the body is a terrible idea. Will I stop? No.
괜찮아.
Yeah.
그래.
그러면
Okay, maybe I should only talk about the body questions that I have to. Phew. In fact, I am questioning if I should just talk about the questions I have to anyway. Okay, you want to talk about the head injury? What else? Oh, about your past. Well, okay, let's talk about that first.
아, 참.
그랬어.
알아.
Ah, yeah, the one who spread the rumors on Fata and such.
어? 그렇다니까?
The montage?
아니라고.
I don't think you are the prime suspect. If I would name someone, it would be Sahil, but he's almost too suspicious.
아니야. 그래.
Yeah, yeah.
그렇지.
You know, the class clown. Yeah. So, what else? Oh, he wants to talk a lot. Okay, then let's also talk about data alert. Yeah, and apparently they're not even working.
그래도
I sure hope so for a TV show. It's a good question if any of them actually still work. Maybe we could use them? Oh, or maybe they're behind the rubble. Oh. Oh, okay. Phew. Should we? Yeah, I mean, that makes sense, I guess.
그러면
Ah. Okay, wrong answer, it looks like.
혹시
어?
Well, not my future, but rather the future of the company and the production crew.
생각해봐.
Ah,
아니라고.
he hates that.
그래서 뭐?
It's not your watch anyway.
그래도
Didn't they say so? These are all sponsored products that they got for the show.
괜찮아?
Okay. Interesting. Why is that important? Okay, let's try to limit myself what else I'm talking about, because... Oh no. Whoa, he really is talking a lot about this. Okay, how about the legs?
그랬었지.
By which I'm saying I'm not going to talk to everybody about all the body because that just completely ruins my morale apparently. I mean, big surprise. Yeah, that didn't happen. Oof. Oh shit. I mean, obviously that's the objectively correct answer, but should we really? I don't think lying in this situation is... Let's not lie in this situation.
아니,
Yeah, she didn't die easy.
알아.
Okay, but he wanted some reassurance, and he probably hates that.
그래.
Oh, or he didn't, okay. I cannot even guess what caused a up or down in some of these. Oh god. Maybe that's because of my autism? Nah, I don't know. Okay. We could have guessed that from all the other talks, but that was the specific one we had to do. So let's talk about her head to...
그래.
Yeah.
그래.
I have a few ideas. Yeah. Her head is up, yeah.
그건
Yeah. Don't think you will break something.
괜찮아.
아니라고.
Yeah, no need to investigate, I'm sure. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, let's not talk about all this morbid stuff anymore. I'm so dead. See, what do you want to... About her being bossy? Oh, I tried talking to him about the body before. Oh, collusion and bossy, okay. You're all about the gossip. Well, let's talk about it then.
너무 나갔어요.
It depends if they have like a duty not to be not to take bribes.
그럼
사실은
Yeah, that is definitely illegal.
그렇죠.
Oof. Oh, shit. That's always easy to say, oh, you should have reported something like, ah. But if you're depending on a job, fuck. And even worse, standing up to your superiors, like to the bosses. Oh. I know he doesn't have it in him to even like confront Young. Should have reported it, like go behind her back and all.
아무래도
He even likes it.
100%예요.
Yeah.
그치만
Sung Young. Trying to get her name straight. Yeah, we're gonna go behind her back, report it anonymously. Figures.
그렇다니까요.
대체
어쩔 수 없죠.
그러면
Yeah, how extensive? Okay. Hopefully.
아무래도요.
Sooner or later they will. Illicit construction. And about how bossy she was.
그렇다고 볼 수 있죠.
응?
Really? Yeah, that sounds like a PR statement. Of course we are hearing all the stuff. I'm totally not overriding any concerns.
말도 안 돼요.
Yeah.
그 말은
Figures.
그러면
100%예요.
어?
사실은
Yeah, we just talked about that. Yeah, I don't think the concern about the rescue team is that pressing. And I can't imagine the pressure. Let's try to be sympathetic. Yeah.
그러니까요.
그래?
그거야.
Yeah. I mean, who cares what some lowly assistant says?
그렇죠.
그렇다는 건
Yeah, we just talked about that too. Wait. Wasn't that supposed to... Oh. That doesn't always say... Wait, maybe we could have gone to the same... maybe we could have gotten the same keyword there. Interesting. That doesn't... them responding doesn't always mean that it's a new keyword. Interesting. But it's something important to talk about, I guess. So, yeah.
그런데요.
아마도
Because you mean there's only smaller debris, like, under her body and like...
그랬지.
No, but the only big piece is lying next to her body. Yeah.
그게요.
Like you, for example. Good news, she wasn't stabbed. Don't even think about that. No, so stay optimistic.
아니야.
Ah.
네.
있잖아.
Okay, that's an interesting detail to know.
그래도
그래요.
Yeah. Don't panic, don't do anything stupid. Must have fallen from the ceiling, huh? I would like to talk more, but especially to him, but I cannot ruin my morale any further, and I think talking more about the body will just ruin it more, so yeah. At least we are a sanity wasn't. Oh no.
전화 다시 볼게. 잠깐만.
Okay.
저기 지금 와서 할 말인가 싶은데요. 피디님 안 옮겨도 되는 거겠죠?
No, just leave it there.
나도 이게 할 말인가 싶긴 한데 조사를 해보랬지 옮기라곤 안 했던 것 같거든.
You can't anyway, unless you literally want to rip her legs off.
그러네요. 경찰 조사 받을 때 말 나올 수도 있고.
경찰? 조사? 왜? 사고잖아.
Yeah, but someone died. So of course they're
아니,
gonna investigate.
모든 기본적인 조사는 할 거잖아요.
왜? 경찰 만나면 불편한 일이라도 있냐? 너무 펄쩍 뛰어서 나까지 같이 뜰 뻔했네.
I mean, interrogations are always scary.
머리 복잡한데 넌 또 뭐야?
나? 서혜성이지. 왜? 복잡하신 머리를 한층 더 꼬이게 만들었어?
지도 벌벌 떨던 주제에 갑자기 센 척하네.
I mean, fair.
우리 세일 FD 눈빛이 막 안경 뚫고 나오겠다.
Yeah, seal. In the beginning, I didn't even recognize that as a Korean name.
전화 연결됐어. 조용히 해봐.
꼴등은 말도 못해? 등수별로 한마디씩 할 수 있나?
Oh, come on.
혜성아,
Hassan.
알겠어. 잠시 다물어줄게.
그게 아니고요. 제가 직접 본 게 아니라서.
What are they asking?
직접 봤던 사람이 말해야 될 것 같아.
Okay.
제가 할게요.
Yeah, us.
그래, 네가 해봐.
Okay.
끝났어요.
말이 길었네. 누나 팔 아프게.
It's
그
only a
정도는
watch.
아니었어.
따로 더 할 말이라도 있었어?
말 나온 김에 수다 떤 건 아닐 테고.
No.
좀 이상하다 싶은 데가 있어서.
No.
이상해? 뭐가?
무슨 말이에요?
PD님은 머리에 콘크리트 잔해를 맞았어. 바로 찾았지. 그만한 크기의 피까지 묻은 건 하나뿐이었으니까. 대충 봐도 치명상을 입혔을 거야.
그래. 주변에는 자잘한 자네들 뿐이었고.
다 아는 얘기잖아.
Are we now going to call it a murder?
잠깐, 내 얘긴 지금부터야.
The inconsistent clues. Oh, again. I think it's a hand wound and the head injury. The two inconsistent ones.
잔해를 맞은 건 정수리였어.
Oh, wait, oh, wait.
바로 보일 정도로 큰 상처가 나 있었지.
고개 든 상태였을 거랬지. 전까진 의식 있으셨을 거야.
Yeah.
손등에 상처가 있었어. 손바닥은 깨끗했고.
잔해에서 머리를 감싸면서 찍혔고.
Yeah, but when she does that, she would have had her head down.
머리를 다치고 감쌌으면 손바닥에도 피가 묻었겠지.
Or that.
순서상 머리를 맞기 전에 다쳤단 말이야?
그래, 머리를 가리는 건 의식이 있을 때 할 수 있는 일이야.
Yes.
거기에 어떤 점이 이상해?
Okay,
다시
okay.
순서대로
It was
짚어볼게.
correct. I thought the hand one was incorrect.
무대가 무너져. 철골에 다리가 깔리면서 못 움직이게 돼.
Yeah.
몸부림치다 자잘한 잔해들이 떨어지고 몸 아래 깔려. 잔해에서 머리를 감싸다 손등을 다쳐. 머리를 들다 큰 잔에 정수리를 맞고 치명상을 입어.
Yeah, that doesn't make any
그런데?
sense.
이러면 큰 잔해가 2개 필요해요.
Yeah, something must have wounded her hand.
손등을 찍은 거랑 정수리에 떨어진 거. 우리가 본 그럴 만한 잔해는 하나뿐이었어요.
자네가 튀어올라서
And?
다시 맞았을 리는 없고.
Yeah.
머리를 맞고 감쌌으면 손바닥이 깨끗할 수가 없네.
Yeah, well, that's actually a good point. I didn't think of that. Like that she was hit on the head first and then touched it. No.
머리는 치명상이야. 맞고 나면 감싸고 말고도 못한다고.
Yeah, I mean maybe out of reflex just before dying, but no.
잔해는 하나인데 눈에 띄는 상처는 2개.
손등에 난 상처 스치거나 까진 건 아니고? 아니 잠깐. 이나야 왜? 전제가 틀렸을 수도 있잖아.
Yeah, that's where we're getting at.
손등에 난 상처 꼭 다리가 깔린 다음이라고 할 수 있어?
I mean that can be true, I guess. Maybe she injured it beforehand. I'm trying to think of a counter argument. I don't got one.
손등은 깔리기 전에 다친 거다?
But what would have hurt the hand then?
들어봐봐. 무대가 무너지고 피디님이 머리를 감싼 채로 도망쳐.
So she managed to deflect one big piece before she even got trapped? I guess that's possible?
그러다 다른 거에 맞고 손등에 상처가 난 거지.
그리곤 철골에 다리가 깔린 거면
I mean, I don't think so, but I don't think I can disprove that either.
빠져나가려고 머리를 들었다가 정수리에 큰 잔해를... 그러면 손등은 딴 데서 다친 거지. 이제 해명이 되네. 자네가 하나인 것도 말이 되고.
근데 그게 달아나다 그랬다기엔 피디님 위치 거의 그대로라서요.
Okay, that would disprove it. But on the other hand, you're incredibly suspicious.
상처가 2개인 건 여전히 설명이 안 된다는 거야?
죄송해요. 저 때문에.
Why? Because we brought it up. No, totally, obviously an accident. No problems.
길게 매달릴 것까지는 없었는데.
너무 고민하지 말자. 버티기 힘들어져.
I am not in fact staying sane. Wait, is it just because of our insanity that we are also clinging to that murder theory? Holy shit, is there even a murder? Like, is there an option to find out, oh wait, no, it was actually only an accident? Ah,
결론까지 내는 건 우리 몫이 아닐 거야.
yeah. Yeah, but on the other hand, we now have a witness statement in Songyeon. did not run away.
그렇다고 해도 조금만 더 일찍 발견했다면
Maybe
어땠을까?
maybe would have saved her life.
구할 수 있었을지도 모르잖아.
Maybe.
처음엔 무대를 돌아볼 만한 상황이 아니었잖아요.
I mean, not that I blame her.
제가 깨어났을 때도 이쪽은 잠잠했어요. 아마 돌아가신 건 처음 무너진 때랑 거의 같았을 거예요.
어차피 안 되는 일이었다.
꼬아서
Don't think
듣지
so.
말고 무슨 뜻인지 몰라?
Could we have done something different? Maybe search for other survivors right away? Like search harder? Or call out maybe? Like shout? Given that I think someone did something, I wonder what else we could have done.
저도 만약을 생각해 보게 돼요. 늦었다고 해버릴 수 있는 일인지 모르겠어요. 안타까운 일이니까.
전혀 생각도 못한 끝이야. 그래서 계속
Unexpected,
생각나는
yes.
거겠지.
얼굴 맞대고 지내던 분이야. 당연하다고.
Yeah, he
저라고
doesn't like that.
괜찮겠어요? 저도 PD님이랑 진짜 오래 일했다고요.
여기도 안전하진 않으니까 마음을 잡아야 한다는 얘기였어요.
좀 얼탱이가 없네.
넌 뭐?
으씨, 한참 조용하길래 먼저 구조된 줄 알았다.
헛소리 예정이면 잠깐 입을 닫아주는 게 어때?
Yeah, it is weird that it was so quiet though. Shouldn't she have reacted when, like, someone stepped on her hand? If that's really what happened?
급 애도 분위기인 거 이상하지 않냐? 솔직히 나 빼곤 전부 PD님 안티 아니었어?
You liked her?
사사건건 개기고 뒷담 안 깠냐고.
I mean, fair.
생전에 그런 거랑 지금이 똑같냐?
PD님 장례식에 상주 서시겠어?
나한테 하는 말이야?
내가 누나 보고 있었어? 그럼 맞는가 보네.
왜 그런 식으로 말하는데?
Yeah, what are you talking
야!
about?
막말 참으면 혓바닥 갈라지냐?
It is no time for like the, oh, I am so rude and rebellious talk.
막말? 순수한 마음을 매도하면 안 되지.
Innocent. Huh. Okay, he actually liked her. Interesting. Or did he try to, like, flatter and suck up to her? Because it gives him a better chance. We know how competitive he is.
쭉 PD님 편이었던 나라도 짚어줘야 될 것 같거든.
Okay. No, I think in this case, shut him down. This is really inappropriate.
혜성아, 그런 식으로 말하면 안 돼. 일하는데 의견 차이가 있었던 거랑 지금 애도하는 건 다르잖아.
Yeah.
너도 혼란스러운 거 알아. 힘들 거야. 그래도 이런 식은 아무 도움이 안 돼.
도윤이 형, 내가
Okay, he liked it.
가슴이 아파서 그래.
Okay, he's genuinely upset about her. Okay, okay, I see. That makes a little bit more sense then.
머리도 깨질 것 같고. 어떻게 점점 더 이러지? 어떻게?
That is no, it cannot get any worse. It's not like there's a murderer among us. Ah. Okay, okay.
너만 슬픈 거
That
아니야.
diffused it.
살아계실 때 다툰 거 사실이야. 지금 애도하는 것도 진심이고. 믿어줬으면 좋겠어.
누나, 혜성이도 알 거예요.
He doesn't like that.
베스타 폐지되려나?
Think I should kinda stop at this point. I'm not sure how long the video is, given that I run it on full screen now. I should probably put a clock or something down. Anyway,
그럴지도 모르지.
let's continue until we got something interactive again.
몇 달을 여기만 매달려 있었는데
WBS야. 이것도 이용해 먹으려고 할걸? 베스타. 망해가던 쇼라고.
Really?
PD님이 여기까지 뛰어났는데 그냥 끝내겠어?
Yeah, they did say that she was basically the savior.
그래서 앞으로도 계속 까불거리겠다는 거야?
Now you shut up too.
쇼만 이어진다면 얼마든지.
Oh, he was like willingly be the spectacular bad boy for publicity. Ah,
이어질지 말지는 우리가 정하는 게 아니야.
남의 일처럼 말하네. 꼴등도 의지를 다지는데.
I mean, sure. What are they going to do if you just say I'm going to quit? Okay, maybe you would be in breach of contract or something, but they can't force you.
순위, 폐지, 지금은 그런 게 중요한.
That's true too, but he doesn't think so.
뒤에서 두 번째도 어쨌든 꼴찌는 아니란 거지?
Not being last is just as bad as being last, though.
쇼에서도 상황 궁금해하잖아. 안 끝날 거라고.
잠깐!
Hmm?
무슨 소리 안 들려?
Rumble? Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
무너지는 거야?
Well, that sucks.
다들 괜찮아? 설마 이렇게 점점 더 위험해진...
So much about being safe.
잠깐, 지금
괜찮아? 미친다 진짜. 와.
Oh, great. So we are now locked in an even smaller space.
구조대 코빼기도 못 보고 뒤지는 거 아니야?
다른 데 갈 데 없나 찾아봐야 되는 거 아니에요?
sounds like a better and better idea.
아니면 구조대의 확인이라도.
난 지금 연락 안 돼. 다른 사람은?
No, great.
저도 안 돼요. 혹시 방금 진동 때문에
방금 못 봤어? 나 진짜 한 끗 차이로 살았어. 산책한다고 치고 한 바퀴만 돌자 좀.
야, 다른 데도 체크는 해두는 게 좋을 것 같은데.
무대가 위험해질 수도 있으니까요. 더 무너지면 그나마 있던 길도 없어질지 모르잖아요.
Great.
세 사람은 저렇게 얘기하는데
찾아보는 게 좋을까? 아니면
Yeah, no, if things getting worse, we should try to look.
먼저 무대 주변부터 살펴보죠. 상황이 계속 바뀌고 있으니까.
바깥 지시 없이 움직여도 될까?
They don't know what's going on in here.
무리수를 안 두는 선에서 길을 찾아보는 정도면
마냥 개기는 것도 무리수라면 무리수 아니야?
대비 차원이라고 생각하자.
Yeah.
선택지조차 없어지기 전에요.
그럼 조심해서 돌아보자.
무리해서 찾으려고 하면 안 돼.
I don't think we have seen so much of their body before. Like cute dress. I thought this was only a top or something.
조금이라도 이상하다 싶으면 바로 말해.
조심하면서 돌아보자.
그럼 토낄 데 없나 잘 디벼보자고.
Okay. Investigation. Okay. But we will investigate the ever-crumbling ruins in the next video. How do I even end this best? But, anyway. Yeah, until next time.